Let's do a mic check. Make sure we're coming through loud and clear. Oh man, what a day. What a day, what a day. Let's do a mic check. Yep, it's coming through okay. Make sure we're coming through loud and clear. Yeah, I had quite a busy day today. Need to get the webcam on. Yeah, it was a busy day at work. We were kind of short of one guy. Usually we've got like 4 guys working. There's only 3 of us, so we were pretty much... I'm actually quite tired, but I was actually going to stream yesterday, but just didn't. I don't know, sometimes you do get a bit lazy and stuff. So I kind of postponed it. I did play my first round. Well, funny thing was, I played my first round at the Pixelated Golfers Association. There's a Pro-Am event of this week's challenge circuit course. I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Let's just go into it. Why am I online exercise? And I played really I wouldn't say poor. I just couldn't really make any birdies. Made a couple of bogeys. Had a pretty poor start, and kind of just really didn't recover. 3 over par I was. And then I went and played a practice round and I shot 7 under, I think, 65. What I should have done is played the practice round first and then played the first round of that, but I kind of did it the wrong way round, which was a bit annoying. But that was that. But first, big news is a massive thank you to the guy there that's on the top of the leaderboard. A guy by the name of Darren Fairhurst. He's actually got the same first name as me. I've got 2 R's. Darren. He's 1 R. So my mum and dad gave me the extra R. I don't know if there's really any difference in it really. But a massive thank you to Darren Fairhurst for donating over 50,000 coins to get to level 10. I've been really wanting to get to level 10 for quite some time, and I probably potentially could have done it, but the season schedule, basically what you do is when you put your money in, it takes it off your kind of running total, so I kind of dipped down below it, and I was thinking of actually putting in some of my own money. I've got 43,000 coins, which I don't mind putting that into my society, because you don't really use coins as much. There's still stuff I can buy on the store, but I was actually like keeping that back because I was wanting to get to level 10 in Pixelated Golfers. But Darren Fairhurst donated over 50,000 coins, so we've now got 115,000. So I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to hit that level up society. 75,000 coins. It's quite a lot, but it just, for me, it's like passing. It's like a badge, isn't it? It's like actually reached the kind of top level. So here we go. Let's confirm. And there we go. That is us now at level 10, so we can get rid of that clubhouse. I quite like that clubhouse look, but we can now get a new clubhouse, and I actually can't remember how you do it. Yeah, it's change clubhouse. So again, massive thank you to Darren Fairhurst. It's really, really appreciated. He gave me a friend request, and he wrote in it that, you know, if I'd like a donation to get to level 10, and I said, well, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could. So I almost kind of welled up a little bit, because it means quite a lot to me. I've ran Pixelated Golfers from the start, from the very first day, and it really does mean a lot to get to level 10, and it's really nice for somebody like that to donate that kind of money. So again, I've said it, I'm going to say it again, I'm really, really appreciated for that, Darren. It's really, I'm actually kind of welling up a little bit, because it is quite a big it's quite a big step, and it does mean a lot. So, some of these clubhouses are quite expensive. I don't think I've actually seen anybody that's actually bought. I think there's a 2 level 10s. Let's see, let's go back a page. Yeah. See, that one cost 60,000. I think I've always seen that's the one that we had. So there's only really 2 level 10s. I'm not paying 100,000. So we'll go for that. That doesn't cost us anything. That one's free. I've seen this one. There's a lot of societies have got this one, obviously. So there we go. That's us level 10. That's us reached the top of the tree, as they say. I actually have been putting up my entry level, or my entry fee for a lot of my tournaments used to be quite low, and I've actually put it up. I think I've now got the Pro-Ams 1,000, and the weekend events I've actually put up to 1,500, I think, which I'm quite happy at that. I might actually keep them all just a level 1,000, because most people now have actually got coins spare, especially if you're winning. The likes of Fairhurst, he's a really good golfer, very low scores. I mean, he's 12 under par there, but you know, these guys are actually making money. I do make occasional sort of money. That's why I've tried to make my society so that if you play it, you get something back. I always put a little bit extra sort of money in the pot. In fact, I think, oh, there's Vader making a sound. Vader's very strange. He makes this growl. It's almost like a kind of echoey growl, which is quite weird. I don't know why I came out of there. I need to go back in. But yeah, I try to put some money back in so that you put money in, but you're actually, if you do well in my society, you get money back. It's the Hellenic Republic Golf Links. That's the name of the course, and it's the Romeo Pasar Invitational. I don't know where they get these names from. But if we're into season schedule, we've got this Pro-Am Invitational here, and coming this weekend we have the Players Championship. I know a lot of people have played the Players Championship. I actually played the Players Championship in the Apex Hounds Society. I had a gap in my societies, and I decided to rejoin it. And I actually played reasonably well in his tournament. But I've actually put a little bit extra coins into this one. We've actually got, wait till you see the purse. I put 10,000 as a bonus. I might make the entry fee actually 1,500 just to get a little bit extra, because it is like the 5th major kind of thing. It's like a quite a big tournament. Bang, there you go. And it is the right course that I've got. I have had a habit of last week's tournament was the wrong course I put in. It was okay. It was a bit rough around the edges. Quail Hall. There is probably a better version. I picked the wrong one, which was a bit annoying. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. I think I'll need to check if there's actually a tour version of that. I might do that later. And then I've got some historic US Open events in as well. I've got the 2011 Congressional Country Club. Oh, I've got hiccups. Why do I always get hiccups when I stream? And then we've got the 2013, which is the Marion East, which is where Justin Rose won. And then we've got the Memorial. I think that's us up. 1st of June, 3rd. I've got some TGCTours Pro-Ams to put in, but at the moment, well, I've got news coming up on that. So let's go back. I'll go back to the main screen here, and I'll just show you. So basically, I played last weekend. Well, yeah, it would be. Well, the weekend just there, like last weekend. Oh, so when you do early shifts, you really don't know what planet you're on. So we played the Carolina Classic, and I actually played pretty decent, and I managed. In fact, you see there, but I think we were tied 19th. We shot 30 under par for 4 rounds of golf. And I think the exemption line was 28 under, and I actually went up to 29 briefly, and then it went back down to 28 under. So we actually done it by 2 clear strokes, which is really good. Played pretty solid. Let's just pick edit scenes. Hopefully nothing crashes when I do this. So there we go. There's where we finished. 19th. Tied with, what we tied with? 1, 2, 3, 4 other players. And we're well above the exemption line. As I say, it was 28 under. Let's get rid of that. So here we go. Here's the stats. As you can see, shot rounds of 65, 67, 63, 63. Basically, the first round was decent. Had 2 bogeys in the first round, but played pretty well. Driving accuracy was good. Greens and regulation was okay, 61%. Putts were 23, so putts were good. It wasn't the best opening. It was okay. 7 under par's not bad. It's not really where you need to be to do it comfortably. Second round was an absolute disaster. Started off 2 bogeys in the first 3 holes. Then got a birdie, then got a bogey, then birdied 3 in a row, then got a bogey, then birdied 4 in a row, and then got 2 bogeys, and then birdie eagle par. I mean, it was so up and down. 24 putts against, 6 bogeys, 9 birdies, 1 eagle, and 1 bunker hit. Again, percentages were good, driving was good, fairway accuracy was good. Again, greens and regulation was okay, 66%. Wasn't hitting every green, but hit most of them. Again, putts were good, 24. So that left me at, I think it was 15, no, it was 12 under par. I set a mid-round target of 15 under and better. That's my kind of standard sort of need. If you get to 15 under or above, you're kind of reasonably set for the weekend. So we were a couple of shots behind. When I started the 3rd round, I knew that I needed to shoot a pretty low 60s score. I set my target at being 20 under par, which is 8 under par for the round, and that equates to what, 64, which is doable on this course, or the course we just played, because it's not the hardest course in the world. You can shoot pretty well on it, and I have been shooting well in my practice rounds, and it was quite a big target though, getting to 20 under or better. And I done one better. I actually got to 21 under par. We shot a 63. Pretty good round. We did have a bogey though on 4, which was quite annoying, but the stats for that round were 1 eagle, 8 birdies, 1 bogey, 23 putts, 1 bunker hit, 100% driving accuracy, which is absolutely superb. Greens and regulation went up as well to 72%. So that was pretty decent. So all in all, I was quite happy with that. I knew that I needed to get a good score, and I think we accomplished that. We probably could have actually shot maybe just a little bit better. We probably missed quite a lot of birdies as well. But we were hitting greens, we were hitting fairways, and we were hitting greens, which is the main thing. And then the final round, actually was quite a lot of pressure on the final round, because I knew that I had to shoot basically 7 under par to get to 28 under, which was the exemption line, but I knew that I wanted to get at least, I had it in my head at 30 under par would have been 2 above what the exemption line was, and I played a really solid round. Again, 92% driving accuracy, greens were up there in 88%. So again, I was driving fairways and hitting greens. 2 bunkers hit. Putts were 23, again, kind of low 20s is good. No double bogeys. In fact, that's probably the best start that I can pick out straight off the bat. There's no double bogeys. I only had 6, 7, 8, 10 bogeys for the 4 rounds, which is, I mean, that's a lot of drop strokes, but it's not double bogeys, which is probably just that's probably the biggest start that I can take from that. But on that, 10 birdies, 1 bogey. We didn't have any eagles, but we did have some a good sort of birdie blitz. But kind of a bit nervous towards the end there. We stacked up in the first 9 with a lot of birdies. Second 9 we did make that bogey at 12, which kind of put us back a little bit. And then we kind of, I don't know, we got a little bit sort of squeaky bum time after that. But 63, again, we done enough, and we got into A. So we're actually shooting in the CC-A tournament this weekend, or this week. So basically, I'm about to start playing the second round of my Pro-Am in the Pixelated Golfers Association. As I say, the first round we had was pretty poor. We should have did the practice round, then played this course, but I kind of struggled that first round. But for me, it's all about basically like walking the course out, trying to see where we can make shots up, trying to see where we need to be careful for certain shots. So without further ado, let's get into this second round. As I say, first round we really weren't the best. To be honest, I was recording it, and I actually pulled the plug on the recording because I just felt I wasn't playing that great. I wasn't playing poorly either. I just made a couple of mistakes early, and then tried fighting back a little bit to get it back to even par, but I don't know, it was a course that I just wasn't really getting much from. So this is what we do in Pixelated Golfers. I run the event that I'm playing in the TGCTours. Hopefully, maybe even this week we might springboard into the web.com, which means that we're going to be getting into like a halfway cut line, which I think is quite good. I'm quite looking forward to that kind of style of play.
My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get.
So I think I don't know. I think I've played this course before.
We are just about to kick off.
It's quite a nice looking course visually. It's quite stunning.
Down to that first hole tee off now.
So this is I kind of play this serious, but I'm not really. For me, this is more like just walking the course and playing the course in a sort of competition type environment. But you know, it's not like the be all and end all of the TGCTours. So wait till I get the commentary or the chat in case somebody maybe drops a chat. Oh, I see that I need to put a space there. There we go. So here we go. So we're teaming up with Darren Fairhurst. Again, I can't thank Darren enough for donating those coins. Kind of every time I see it, I start kind of welling up a wee bit, kind of getting a bit emotional. And I'm not actually joking when I say that, because it is quite a poignant moment.
I think this one's gonna find that.
I mean, we probably would have eventually have got to the point where we could have leveled up, but it's quite a big hit in the coin area, and with Darren Fairhurst donating that 50,000 coins, it means that we could do that and still have money in the pot, which is good. So Fairhurst had a good first round, 12 under par, played absolutely solid. As I say, we struggled a little bit. So here we go, first shot here. 32 up, so it's like 10 in that, 131. It's uphill quite a bit. I'll just take a little bit off it. I'm actually finding that I'm playing better sitting in my seat than I am sitting like I did before. Well, we've got way too much on that. Did I do my maths right for that? Okay, I went a bit too long there. So, here we go, little chip down here. Need to be careful. I don't think it's going to run on. Chips can be quite difficult. I actually feel like putting this, but I'm going to stick with the chip. Come on. Hello! I've actually been chipping really well lately. I've been chipping in quite a few times. I feel my chipping game's kind of on it at the moment. So Fairhurst, well, we're playing with him, but you can see that he's through 4 holes, he's 15 under par. Tat 22-0-20, he's kind of tied for the lead, 15. It's actually quite a good leaderboard. I mean, there's Saya, Crookie, Jeff Cobb, Bob Jono, all 14 under. Just one behind the 2 leaders there. It's actually going to be quite interesting to see who's going to pull this off. Hiccups again.
Second hole tee.
But it's quite a nice course. You know, it looks nice. Sun's out. Everything looks good. Nice little breeze today. It's not too demanding. But I have been playing well recently. I feel my game's kind of hitting a bit of a kind of purple patch at the moment. Things are kind of gelling a little bit. Except for the first round, and this was pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. But hopefully we can get under par. That's my main aim here. But I just really want to play. I want to play the course in this kind of environment, and just see where we need to be when we hit the TGC Tours. We probably should be able to make this 279. Just gonna hit this full. Not really gonna add anything. Hopefully it swings over a little bit. Yeah, that's not really gonna. That's not too bad actually. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. I'll be happy at that in TGC Tours.
Well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here.
So Fairhurst misses. That'd probably be for an eagle. We've got a great chance. Surely we've got to get this in. 7 foot, 8 foot, 1 inch up. Come on. Whew.
And 3 under for the day.
So within 2 holes, we're back to even par. So hopefully we can keep this going. Oh, there's Crookie and Bob Jono went to 15 under. Oh, this is a fantastic leaderboard. Tats went back down to 13 under. He's dropped a couple of strokes. Lord Rob 24, 12 under. Safe Cert 10 under. Deacon 8 under. Dark Arm, that's another new name I've not seen before, 7 under par. So looking really good actually. Quite interested to see how it unfolds.
What the 3rd hole has in store.
So here we go, we're up the hill here. Not bad, the wind's just turning it a little bit. I might actually hit this with just a little bit of fade. A natural fade. Obviously we had a draw. Doesn't really matter too much.
Fairway here.
Just a shot that I wanted to hit, just a little turn of fade, but
and about 175 yards to the pin.
so what we've got. So my pre-shot routine. Basically, I always check out my numbers first, and then work my way back. But I usually have a quick look to see what the lie is. So what we got, 173, it's 18 foot up, that's 6, 179, wind's probably a little bit, it's probably about 180, 181, I'll probably go about 180. With that elevation, I'm probably just going to put a tiny bit on it. Right, I want to hit this with draw. I'm going to come back because the slope's going to take it out a little bit, so let's try and get the draw set up here. Hey, I got you swimming. I was going to pause, but I just committed to the shot. Yeah, I've actually drawn it over too much. Should have aimed over a little bit more, but
Too much club, I think.
it was good for distance. it's one of these shots. These ones are quite difficult. It's uphill. I don't usually mess about with the waft and stuff for these shots, but nah, the flop's not really an option, I don't think. I'm going to play the pitch because we are coming from the rough a little bit. Nah, I've not hit that hard enough. It's the only thing I don't like about the chip uphill. It's you've got to really commit to the shot. Again, I'm going to do the same here. There we go. We should have done that the first time. So that's probably going to be a bogey.
3 feet away here.
So that good start. The
Now
birthday
let's take a look
eagle.
at the leaderboard.
That's going to put us back to 1 over
And out of
par.
that one sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the 4th hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. This putt's about 7 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. All right, and He's on the green. This one's about 6 feet away. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And he is on. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. Oh, that was so close. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. And I think he will be pleased with that. And from 135 away. Here is the pitching wedge. And now from 15 feet. Ooh. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. So close. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that putt's gonna drop for the bogey. And after that one, 3 under for the day. Okay, and on to the 9th. Going with the hybrid here. From 23 feet. Oh, almost dropping that long one. And now we're gonna take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. Okay, and the 10th hole. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about 165 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. "28 feet to go here." Ooh, just missing here. This one's right around 8 feet. And that one's gonna go for par. And 3 under for the day after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt is for birdie. Oh my goodness. It's about 6 feet to go here. Nice little putt. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. from about $1.50. Going with the 8-iron here. And he's in the short stuff now, setting up about 12 feet away. And just missing. This putt's about a 2-footer. And tapping in for the par. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And now the 13th hole. And this shot's looking promising. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. Going with the 9-iron. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And that one goes in for the bird. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And a promising looking shot here. That's too bad. I thought that was going to be a safe shot. This putt's for birdie. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And the par putt will drop. And after that one, 5 under for the day.
I've been talking. My sound's not been coming through, I don't think. That's annoying.
And now setting up.
Right, sound still isn't coming through. Oh, hold on. Drama at the 16th in terms of sound. I don't know why it does this. think it's really Elgato and probably my computer as well. My computer's getting quite old, so it's not maybe running drum at the 16th. It's not running. It tends to cut certain things off. I don't know why it does this. But I need to keep an eye on my Elgato. I can see that the little green equalizer bar going. Ah, it's just went into the rough.
Then what do you know?
Damn.
I thought that one was gonna be decent.
147. It's 21 foot down. Yeah, just de-waft it a bit. Good hit. Yeah, that's too much. It's better being too much than not enough. Oh, get down. Let's run on a little bit.
And about 8 feet to the cup.
Easy in. So yeah, I don't know how long the sound was out there for. It could have been out there for. I was talking away, talking about the leaderboard and stuff. So apologies if when it went out, if it went out. But I'll just recover what I was probably saying in case I did miss it. It's been quite a good tournament so far. Bob Jono 73 looks as if he's going to win it by a couple of strokes. But there's Captain Rax, he's in the clubhouse at 19. Lord Rob is still through 12, 15 under. But then he's really got to birdie and almost get like an eagle or sort of chip in or something. So I think Fairhurst actually dropped another stroke at the last. It's not like him. In fact, I wonder if, because the round that I played last night, I think he jumped on and was playing along with me, and if I remember rightly, he bogeyed the last 2 holes. So I think this is the round that he played last night when I was on. I could be wrong, but I'm sure he bogeyed the last 2 holes. That's a bit. It should be okay.
Fairway here. And about 175 yards away here.
So 5 under par actually. We're actually playing not too bad. We've had a couple of sort of loose putts, which has cost us a couple of strokes. It's playing about 180. I'm just going to loft this up just a touch.
Going with the 6-iron.
Get up. That's short. That's going to roll though. No, that's not bad. It's not bad.
And with that, he's on the green. 12 feet to the cup.
Good looking putt. It's got a little bit of movement on it. It's not a huge amount. Oh, that's not enough.
Ooh,
I've not been missing putts by much. Should have a couple of loose putts have cost us some strokes here.
Currently sitting at 5 under for the day.
In fact, let's just check the scorecard because I'm sure. Yeah, I think that's the round he played last night. Because I can remember he bogeyed the last 2 holes.
And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round.
So we actually know that he bogeys this hole. A drive away. It's quite a nice course when you see all that detail at the back there. All those houses up that hillside's quite nice. Because that takes a lot of time to do. I mean, that's not easy to do. You've got to place all those houses and make it look as if it's all terraced. You know, a lot of people probably don't even really notice that. But that's really nice. It's a really nice course. So at 160, the wind's marginal. So we've got, man, I've got a little bit here. 155, 160. So I think is going to take it a little bit. I'll play this Invitational fade. Which we get. Come on, bite. That's too much. Too much on it.
And this next putt, final round, 65.
So Fairhurst, I think that was a putt for birdie. He's now got that for par, so he must miss that. This is downhill quite a bit. You've got to be careful. It's not high enough up. Good, decent, man. I'll say decent pace. Oh, it's run on a little bit. Sound still coming through, I think so.
66 on the
ooh, man, that's a. Yeah, he just missed that. So we'll get this putt for 5 under. Going the wrong way there. Must just have broke a little bit more than what he thought. Maybe we've done the exact same putt.
Just doesn't drop.
Wow.
And this next putt is for a final round score of 67.
Probably should have learned from Fairhurst.
And that putt drops for bogey.
Now, I wouldn't be happy with that on TGCTours.
That's gonna do it for the broadcast here today.
4 under par's okay, but it's not gonna. It's not really gonna cut the mustard with the big boys.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
So Bob Jono at this moment in time, well, it depends if Lord Rob finishes, but the leader at the moment is Bob Jono on 22 under par. Shot 59 today. So we shoot a 67. We're kind of no man's land. We did get under par, which is really what I wanted. 74-67. The first round was pretty bad. I'm going to give that 5 stars. I think it's quite a nice course. Visually it's nice. Good attention to detail. I don't know why I'm checking the leaderboard. I want to check my scorecard. So, scrappy end. Got that eagle though at the second hole. Bogeys at 3, 7, 8 and 18. $67 though. It's not bad. I mean, it's under par. So that is the Pixelated Golfers Romeo Pasar Invitational Pro-Am. Probably Bob Jono, I think, is going to win it, unless somebody can come in at the last minute and maybe steal it from him. We did finish under par eventually, which is okay. I mean, I'm quite happy at that. I would be happy playing in TGCTours at that. So I'm probably, I don't know if I'll do my round tonight. I might leave it till tomorrow, but I might do it. I might play another practice round. Maybe not in this, but I might play some other rounds elsewhere. So, but I'm going to check in with some of the other societies that I'm in. In fact, the video for this one's uploading. I actually stopped it. I was maybe about, I don't know, more than halfway through uploading, but I actually cancelled it. So I was tied 81st. I shot 3 under par. It wasn't that. I don't know why it does it in TGC, but it comes up with another event that's not really the one that you were in, which I find kind of weird. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. That's the AT&T Byron Nelson. He's playing at, what course is he playing it on? Robert Trent Jones. I might give that a little go. Season schedule though, the last tournament was the 10,000 hole-in-one challenge. I didn't, well in fact I'm not going to tell you, because the video will be uploading today at some point, probably tonight, but it'll probably be up before dinner, I'd imagine. The other one I want to check out is Apex Hound, who actually has a really good society. He's got like 1,500 members. Obviously, not all of those members are playing, but he's got a really big society. But he's currently playing the Players' Championship. I'm actually 22 under par. Binky and Jakey 201 was 59 under par. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, his worst round was a 60. And that was his worst round. He shot 60, 57, 56, 56. Just, I don't know. I don't know if MD can shoot that kind of score. I mean, that's just crazy. His worst round was... but there we finished 65, 64, 67, 70. My last round was kind of poor. I hit into the water on 16 and 17, I believe. So I had a kind of poor finish. I think I was 25 under at one point, or 26. But yeah, I think Binky and Jakey's going to win that. But that's just an unbelievable score. So we're tied 18th at the moment. 22 under. I don't think Apex Hound has played. He is currently... I think he was 1 under par for the first. They shot... What did he shoot? 8 under? I think for his second round. Which probably takes him up to 9 under. Does he 10 or 11 under? He shot a kind of low 60s. But I don't think he's played at the moment. I think he said he was thinking of live streaming the final 2 rounds. So we'll wait and see if he's... I was going to say I should probably check Twitch to see if he's maybe on, but... some good scores. We played pretty decent. I'm not going to lie. There we are. 22 under par. First 2 days were good. Third round, fourth round were not as good. Probably could have been a lot higher up the table, but it's decent enough. So that's probably going to conclude this live stream. Check some of the scores on TGCTours. I think that's the overall challenge circuit. So sometimes the leader, there you go, 7 under par through 8. I think some of the scores are like 14 under, I believe. I need to check for like A, the one that I'm in. Oh, I've got enough the itch. Oh, that's better. So anyway, as I say, that's going to conclude this stream, and hopefully you enjoyed that. As I say, I played okay. Played reasonable today. It wasn't great. It wasn't poor either. It was kind of middle of the road. But we did reach level 10 thanks to Darren Fairhurst. Again, I just want to thank him for that. It really does mean a lot. So we finally get to level 10. We've got a different clubhouse. I feel like buying another clubhouse, but I'm not going to entertain that. I've got 40,000 in the bank, so I'm quite happy at that. I think I've got a couple of tournaments to set up, but we'll get more than enough money to cover that. And I probably want to put a little bit extra money into the 118th Open Championship, the 118th US Open Championship at Shinnecock Hills. So I'm probably going to sweeten the pot on that one. I don't know if I've actually got money in it already, because if I have, I'll probably add a little bit more to it. Let's just check. Just check to see what's in it. Yeah, I've actually got 15,000 in it at the moment, which is good because that money's taken off that. So that's already in and kind of banked, which is good. so we can actually add to that. So I might actually bring that up a little bit more. Put some money in for that. I'm probably going to put the fees to 75. So that should be good. Apply. But did we change? Oh, we changed the percentage of the money. So that's it. That's Pixelated Golfers Association done and dusted, the Pro-Am. So we do finish under par, but we're not going to be anywhere near the leader. Bob Jono's leading at the moment. And I'd probably imagine that he's going to probably win it, unless somebody can maybe come in at the last hour. So at the moment, it's I'm going to say congratulations to Bob Jono, but he's certainly in there for the clubhouse lead. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. I'm going to head off. I don't know, I'm going to wait to record my TGCTours. I might do it tomorrow. I'm going to see how I feel, because I've got a couple of things to do today. So anyway, people of YouTube, hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope to see you for more videos coming up soon. I probably will be doing, I don't know whether I'll live stream tomorrow. I might do something different than golf. I might do Gran Turismo or something else. I don't know. I'll wait and see. But we do have the Players Championship as well that starts, so I might do that. I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.